It's because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do every day, day in and day out. And if I want to be happy, I need to get up and I need to do what I'm supposed to do every day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna have to turn this way because the sun is rising, the sun is out. I'm getting my vitamin D this morning. I am so thankful, so blessed this morning. It feels so good to be doing this, that I'm actually up and doing this. And it was so crazy that I was talking to someone about how I've been feeling when I would wake up in the mornings and just a feeling of heaviness would come over me. And I really wanted to correct that because they're like, that's depression. And I'm thinking in my head, I know there are chemical imbalances. I'm not taking that from anyone. It's no judgment on the next person. It's just me. Because I will say, whew. And that's a part of my, I don't know if that's a part of my people-pleasing situation. Because that's one thing I'm getting over when it comes to that. We are not here to please. I'm here to serve. If you want your hair done, I'm definitely here to serve, but at the cost of me and what I want to do and who I want to be and how I want to be and how I want to be treated. We're not people pleasing. So back to what I was saying, they basically told me that that was depression. And I'm like, I have too much to be grateful for to continuously be down. And I really don't have time to go to the VA or the doctor, if I'm being completely honest, except for like my yearly checkups right now. I'll eventually get a therapist, but I have to do what I can do now. So I'm telling y'all what I'm doing now. I'm basically moving even more intentionally. I've been moving intentionally, but I've been moving with more intent and then incorporating my children into it as well. I homeschool the girls. I make sure I get up before them, get my mind right, get my word in, see where I'm at mentally. I make sure because part of being entrepreneur, I gotta market myself more, especially starting over in a new city, things of that nature. So I make sure I get up and I do, because I could have analysis paralysis, like majorly, and I will just be still. And for me, I have challenged myself to do more, to go above and beyond on what I have been doing and what I know I'm supposed to be doing. So I definitely been getting on my tail about that. While the girls are doing their in-class work, while they're on their video calls, I'm gonna be making sure I do what I need to do as far as stretching, blah, 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 all that stuff. And getting into shape, like really incorporating that into my day, being more efficient with my time. It's a lot because I gotta cook, gotta clean, all that. So just being way more organized and more intentional about time, not just letting life pass me by day in and day out, just doing the bare minimum. I don't want to do that. What else am I getting on myself about? The parenting side of me. Man, these kids really reflect me. And when there's certain things that I'm like, ugh, when I do at them, then I think, hold on, where'd they get that from? They got that from me. So I definitely been making sure I address things with them. There are so many things that happen throughout the day, so many different emotions that are going on, and just managing them and talking to them. And it's a lot of communication. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it gets irritating. It gets irritating from time to time to communicate so much, but because I know I didn't understand and no one really took the time to have a conversation. I was talked at a lot, and I try to make sure I converse with my children on a regular basis. Like yesterday, I went off. I was like, you see, I said it was right here, da da da. And turns out I was wrong. So I had to turn around and apologize to my baby. I had to eat that crow and realize there's other people in this house, so things can get moved, this, that, and the other. And then I had to communicate because I've been working on organizing a lot, and it's 5 of us in the house. So it's a lot when everybody's coming to you, to one person, to figure out where's this, where's that, blah, blah, blah. So I had to start communicating and say, look, I need y'all to look around for this stuff because everybody's coming to me when I've organized things. Look around for these things, because when you come to me and I'm handling A, B, C, and D, for me, I haven't mastered. In my head, there's several things that can happen, but to outwardly be able to talk and still think in my head about everything else, like everything else pauses when I'm focused in on whoever I'm talking to. If I'm talking to you, and they make fun of me so bad because when and I used to see this on sitcoms, but I'm realizing it's a real life thing. Like, all of us were in my closet one day. All 5 of us were in my closet, and things were just happening. And I was honing in on one person at a time. And my sister was like, "You don't see this happening?" And I'm like, "No, I'm paying attention to what's happening in my face right here, right there." So, communication. I had to communicate with them and tell them, like, look, I'm one person. It's for y'all. I can only hone in one at a time. Like, I saw in my subconscious what was going on. I don't know if that's subconscious, but I saw what was happening, but I was focused in on who I was talking to at that time. And it was just chaotic. Those of y'all with multiple responsibilities, y'all, I think I'm communicating this right to y'all. So that's one thing that I've been working on, and that's the thing I've been working on majorly today. Has been on my mind, making sure I'm very thorough and that I'm intentional and I'm saying what I need in order to be productive. Yeah, that's the major thing. And to realize what my kids are reflecting back that I personally do not like. Because if they're reflecting it back to me, that means they got it from me. Lord, have mercy. So that means there needs to be some corrective behavior. So that's what I'm gonna do each and every day and improve that. So yeah, and if y'all wanna see what's happening today, because we just finished doing Just Dance this morning and all that, go over to Charlie B plus 3. It's probably gonna change. I'm thinking about changing that channel name, but the link will be in the description box over here now. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good morning. I pray that y'all are moving with intention and that you're receiving everything that you want. Now I gotta go write down my manifestations while they're still in class so that I can get that done. Anybody else write down their visions? I'm using the 369 journal. So that means I do it in the morning and at night. Bobo. Morning, midday, and at night, where I'm writing down my goals, the things I want to manifest. And throughout the day, I'm making sure I'm doing what I need to do and completing those tasks. I like the 369 journal because you have to write down what your intentions are, how you're going to meet your goals that you have set for that day, and your long-term goals. Like, because long-term goals, they're built over time. And I think that instant satisfaction that we're looking for doesn't come with the long-term goals. So I like this journal because you get to chip away and you need to keep track of your daily steps that you're taking to reach those big goals. And I love it because it makes me feel better. I didn't wake up with heaviness on me. And because I said, when I had to think about what the heaviness was and why I was feeling heavy, and I'm like, it's because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do every day, day in and day out. And if I want to be happy, I need to get up and I need to do what I'm supposed to do every day. And me coming on here and just being real and raw, not being perfect. And I think that's another thing. I had to stop wanting to be wanting everything to be perfect. Like, this is what it is right now. I gotta come out here and that is what it is. Riley, y'all supposed to be in class. And they over here trying to talk to Bo. This is my real life. And there's always some regulation that needs to go down. I also had to let go. And what I talked about yesterday, me letting go and shutting off that last relationship for now was so amazing for me, because that person kept bringing up someone I let go of over 22 years ago. Every single time we got on the phone, they were bringing that up. And as I've been on this journey, I was like, hold on, we gotta let that go. Like, you're not in that no more. Like, that was 22 years ago. And it's so crazy how the mental abuse can hang on so much longer after the physical abuse. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But if I can encourage anybody to just let go. Mentally, nobody knows what you have gone through, okay? And you can blaze your own trail. You can start a new journey. You can start anew. And I feel like we want people to know our story so bad, or know where we're coming from. Me personally, let me not say we. Me personally, I had to look back and really evaluate myself. Like, why aren't you moving forward? Why are you still harping on this? And you haven't even talked to this person in over 2 decades. Like, why? What is going on? And I felt as though, even though I respected other people's journeys and their experiences, I wasn't respected. I wasn't respected from the time I left the house. That's my feeling. I don't know what the truth is, because now I am finding out. Can y'all hear them? I wonder if y'all can hear them. But now that I have done the work, I realize, and I've connected with certain people, I'm like, that was me. That was in my brain. That was in my head. And for me to cut off, hold on one second, guys. I thought Ron and Riley were fighting with each other. They get so irritated. That's another reason why I homeschool my babies. They get so irritated with other people. These other kids be getting on their nerves. But as I was saying, I had to let a lot of things go. And I honestly wanted to do a whole little series about what was happening, what was going on. And that'll just come out as I go on my journey. Those little things that have happened, they'll just come out as I talk to y'all. It doesn't have to be this grand production or anything like that, because this is me. This is what it is. This is why I am the way that I am. That was bred into me. I'm really chill about quite a bit of things. I get excited, I get happy about things, but when things get intense, I'm just like, okay, let me figure this out. And I'm so happy I figured this part out, because mentally it had a major hold on me. Moving from Houston has really changed a lot. I'm so happy I don't live in Houston anymore, y'all. So happy I don't live in Houston. So once again, this morning check-in has gone a little bit too far, but thank y'all for watching, especially if you made it this far. I really appreciate y'all. Share this with somebody else who's on a journey. If you have your own journey that you're on, please drop it in the comments so I could support you as well. We letting go, let God, and elevating. Let's go to the next level. Bye, y'all.